Hi everyone, welcome to this first tutorial. I'm Camille Nussbaum, coordinator of the ULS project. In this video, we'll see the basics to use the ULS handbook. In the following 6 tutorials, we'll review the standards in the different chapters. First of all, I would like to invite you to visit our website www.ulstandards.org so you make sure you are using the latest version of the handbook. As you know, we've been reviewing and reviewing the different versions, improving and improving the standards, thanks to the feedback from different actors in different regions, in different languages. So it is important to make sure you have the latest version with all these improvements. In our website, you'll be able to download a PDF file to print it, or to have a look to the online version and navigate easily in the different chapters. The ULS handbook is a tool for all actors involved in the human response. This is why we developed these standards based on existing standards in the sector, such as the SPHERE standards. You can see here we use specifically the 3 foundational chapters of the SPHERE handbook, the Human Charter, the 4 protection principles, and the core human standard as a key reference to make sure we are fully aligned with best practices in the human sector. Please have a look to the introduction to understand what are these 3 key references and access to this document if you need to. Also, in the introduction, you'll have more information regarding the cross-cutting issues we identified. You'll find along the different chapters more and more references to these cross-cutting issues, but in the introduction, you'll have some previous information to understand why these are so important in the logistics in the human response. This is cash-based assistance, protection, safeguarding, environmental impact, and gender equality. Right after the introduction, you'll have access to the 6 thematic chapters of the handbook. This is procurement, transport, warehouse, distribution, asset management, and fleet management. Key areas of the logistics in the human response. Depending on your organization, your interest, the context of intervention, you may be interested in one, several, or all chapters. In any case, you'll find a same structure, a same approach along the different chapters. Here we have an example, the standard 3.2 from the warehouse chapter. The standard is the storage facility fulfills the necessary requirements to accomplish its expected functions and contributing to the best use of resources. This is the standard. It is general and qualitative by nature, and it states the minimum to be achieved in any crisis with any organization all around the world. To operationalize this universal standard, you'll have access to key actions and key indicators. The key actions are practical steps to attain this minimum standard. The key indicators are a way to measure whether we are aligned with this standard. But here the important thing is to understand that you'll have to contextualize these elements. The key actions are suggestions. This is not a checklist. You don't have to do 1, 2, 3, etc. and it's done. You have to think and to see in your context how to adapt or not these actions. And the same for the indicators. The indicators should be useful in pretty much all the context, but you'll have to see if you'll have to adapt maybe some of those in your context of intervention. To do so, you'll have access to the guidance notes, and this is the last but not least element of all the standards. The guidance notes provide more and more details based on our discussions with more and more actors to identify the best practices in the sector. So thanks to the guidance notes, you'll understand how to contextualize, to adapt key actions and key indicators to make sure you are doing the best thing you can in the context where you are working. And this is it for today. Good luck with the following tutorials.